So we all know what the big burn on Bernie Sanders has been, the big bullshit meme. We did a video about it, or a couple, about how the mainstream press keeps saying that Bernie Sanders doesn't know how to work. He doesn't get how it works. When he gets to the Congress, if he becomes president, when he gets to Congress, there's still going to be Republicans there. He's not going to be able to get any of that stuff done. That's all fairy dust. So we've talked about how that's bullshit, that the news people are calling the guy who's nicknamed the Amendment King, telling him that he doesn't know how government works. The guy who's actually in government getting it done. He knows how it works. That's why they call him the Amendment King. So we've always said that's such a BS argument.
And also, by the way, most of the stuff he's talking about in terms of bank reform and things like that are hugely popular.
Yeah, everything he's talking about is hugely popular, by the way. So
on both Republican and Democratic sides.
But the BS news media always says that, oh, Bernie's not going to be able to get it done. He can't. But they never say, and I always say, yeah, well, it's going to be the same people for Hillary if she gets in. Hillary's not, they're not going to they hate Hillary more. Everyone says that they like Bernie, all the Republicans. They go, oh, he's honest, I like him. So they haven't demonized Bernie for 30 years. This is what I've been saying. Hey, they haven't demonized Bernie for 30 years, so they'll be able to work with him. Whereas if they say they're going to work with Hillary, someone who they've said is the devil for 30 years, they'll look like sellouts. In fact, they hate the Clintons so much, the Republicans impeached her husband after he deregulated Wall Street for them. That's how much they hate her. That's how much they hate the Clintons. They impeached him for a BJ after he deregulated Wall Street for them and screwed over welfare. That was their thank you to Bill. Hey, we're going to impeach you now. Thanks for coming over to our side. So I've been saying this forever, that why do they only say it about Bernie Sanders, that he won't be able to get his thing done because there's Republicans in Congress? Well, wouldn't the same thing apply for Hillary? That doesn't make sense unless what she wants to do is Republican things. So I'm watching CNN with Don Lemon. He has on Carl Bernstein. He has on Bob Beckel. And he has on a guy from The Hill. His name is Cusack, and he's the editor of TheHill.com. And so Don Lemon asked the question, what does a Trump presidency look like on day one? What does it look like on day 100? And listen to how the guy from The Hill responds.
A wall, a ban on Muslims entering the country, a new Supreme Court justice?
Well, you definitely see a new justice because I don't think Garland is going to be confirmed either before the election or in the lame duck session. But overall, that's what Donald Trump's, I think, strength is going to be. At least he's going to try to make that a strength, is I can make deals, I can work with the other side, and his supporters are okay with that.
So that's a great point. So now if Donald Trump works with Democrats, it's all about, look, I'm getting deals done, deals that are good for us, good for America, good for the Republic. We're getting deals. And so people are like, oh, that must be a good deal if he did it. So that's in his favor. Here we go on.
Now, Hillary Clinton worked with Republicans when she was in the Senate, but she is seen widely outside the Beltway as a polarizing figure. I think that's her challenge because people want problem solvers. That's where Trump is going to make the case. I can be the problem solver. Because honestly, if Hillary Clinton becomes the next president, and I would say she's the favorite at this point, we got a long way to go, that Republicans in Congress, they're at least going to have the House in all likelihood. The Senate's up for grabs. I think Republicans are not going to be keen to work with her on day 1 or day 100.
That's right. The last word.
So I don't know if you caught what just happened there at the end. But what just happened there at the end, and I'm going to show it to you again. What just happened there at the end was that the editor of The Hill said that, hey, when Hillary if she becomes president, the Republicans aren't going to be keen to work on her on day 1 or day 100. And then everybody else in the panel goes, yeah, that's right. Yeah. For a whole year, you guys have been going on television saying that Bernie can't get it. Everybody doesn't understand Republican. Hillary works with Hillary. She knows how things work. She's got the experience. She get things done. She knows how Bernie doesn't get how Republicans. There's going to be, Chris Matthews said on this show, we played the video last week of him saying, you know, if Bernie gets to the White House, he's going to get to, and he's going to go, oh my God, Mitch McConnell's still there. Oh my God. As if Bernie's a dummy who's been driving a beer truck for the last 30 years instead of in government, that he doesn't understand. And now Exactly what I've been saying. Well, it'll be the same Republicans there for Hillary, and they hate her worse. He just said it, and they all go, oh, yeah. What about all that? What about all that shit about Bernie? What? It's all out the window now, because now they're just going, oh, Hillary's the nominee. Okay, now we can stop doing that BS thing about Bernie. Can't work. Okay, now the truth is that Republicans hate her too. They hate her too. They're not going to work with her. They're not going to want to work with her. And the whole panel, yep.
By the way, they're not going to work with Trump either.
Well, we'll see, but that's another video. Let's do this. Here it is again.
Grabs. I think Republicans are not going to be keen to work with her on day 1 or day 100.
That's the last word. All right, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, gentlemen, for just saying the exact opposite of what we've been saying for a year, and I'm not even going to really mention it. I'm going to pretend like what just happened didn't really just happen, because I'm kind of not listening, because I have my producer in my ear telling me I got to go to commercial. I think that's just what happened to Don Lemon right there. Because what just happened was everything just got flipped on its head that they've been saying for a year. Am I wrong about this? That's what just... And they all, like, matter-of-factly, like, oh, yeah, okay. Nobody even pushed back, like, no. Let's keep in mind, they wouldn't work with Bernie, but they're certainly going to work with Hillary. Nobody said, nobody went, wait. They all went, of course. Which is what we've been saying on this frickin' show since this campaign started. That the same Republicans opposing Bernie are going to be the same Republicans opposing Hillary. And they hated Hillary so much they impeached her husband after derailing Wall Street. So that it just happened. So that happened. Here we are. Nobody notices, except we noticed here at the Jimmy Dore Show. We noticed.